Welcome back. It's another day, another video. And on this one, we're still doing the snowmobiles. I've still got the other stuff I'm gonna do, but for now, we're gonna keep going on the snowmobiles. So, we got the older Polaris in here. As you can see, we've got the carburetors out. Let me go on this other side. But we've got the carburetors out, cleaning those all out. And then we'll go through everything else. But I wanted to show you, Harley had started it. Got all these apart, the jets, and anyway, we got to get these needle valves and everything out still. But I was working on this one. We didn't have this jet out. And that pilot jet was stuck in there. So the tabs were broke on it. So just to show you and give you an idea of what can happen if they're over tightened. I guess some people have said they've even Loctited them. I don't know, that's crazy. But I just took an easy out and got it started in there to get that out. And now I got to get another jet for that. I'm going to go through the rest and get them all cleaned up. But this will be for the triple. And then we've just got the 700 left. I'm back to it after a graveyard. I feel like crap. A zombie. But I got these three for the triple put back together. I just got to go over everything. I might change this hose out for some clear hose depending on how much I have. I just need to, these are for the 700, so I just need to hurry and make sure I got everything all finished up. I got some new caps. Like I said, you guys seen probably those were all rotted and stuck to the tubing anyway. I just need to go through and replace. I'm going to do all these hoses and put a bunch of the clear tubing. I really like that stuff better. Usually it's just a whole lot easier to deal with. As far as durability, if it's that heavy gauge black rubber hose, usually a lot of times that'll last for a long time, but just being able to see through everything and work on everything, I like this clear stuff better myself, just personal preference. And other than that, I think once I get these hoses changed out, I'm ready to throw those carbs on there. Be ready to fire this little girl up, or at least attempt it. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do now, or what I found on the 700. The pull start was, you know, like I said, a lot of the parts were in here. There was a bunch of bolts and everything from it. I got all those out of the way. Was trying to figure out what they got, but this little oil injection pump, it attaches to the shaft on this side, and then of course the water pump on that side. And what I found, the reason they had it off was because of that magnet on the stator. They have the broken bolt. Gotta love those. I'm not one bit excited about this, but in order to get this one done and get that put back together, I've got to go grab some stuff and we'll see if we can get that to back out. I'm first going to try if I can get it center punched good enough and then try a reverse drill bit. If that don't work, I hate easy outs because 9 times out of 10 I break them. Anyway, so I will go grab that stuff. We'll see if we can get this out, and we'll get the feeler gauge and set that back in place if it all goes hopefully good, and then we can get all this put back together. Well, I'm probably not going to get the camera in there close enough to really see what I'm doing, but it's going to be hard enough for me to do it.
Show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin.
Oh boy. Well, started first time, but then I put the drill in there again, and I don't know. But it slid off to towards the bottom a little bit. Anyway, now I gotta see if I can still even get that out, or what I'm gonna have to do. Gosh. But I made it even worse than it already was. Well, I'm pissed off because that thing, like I said, I thought it started. I know the first time it started straight, and I don't know if it just slid down because I was just pushing that at a funny angle. I didn't think I was, but anyway. So while I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do there, I'm going to finish the XLT triple, get it out, and then bring that one in so I'm going to flip it up on its side, see what I got to do. I just don't want to tear it up. That's one of them I planned on keeping anyway. I guess I should have just been a little more careful. Being off graveyard, my brain only works, I think, at 50% maybe. We'll get this one done, and then we'll see what we can do to get that one in here and get it going.
Pretender, tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Expender, show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. What to do? I am me and not you.
Camera died, so really quick I was going to show you these rubber grommets that they have a little nut in there. And anyway, when they're weathered, and I don't know, sometimes they're just pieces of shit, but anyway, so I'm going to put a fender washer on both sides of this. This one doesn't really need a fender, but I'm just going to do it while I'm going to put one on that side, and then put a nylon lock nut so that it doesn't come off there. But I'm just gonna get those tight so that box won't go anywhere. Oh, I cleaned out the box, cleaned everything out, blew it out, got the carbs lined up in the front. Put all those clips back on. When I did it, I had to pry them off with the screwdriver, and the ones that I couldn't reach that are further back, I had this magnet so it would catch them, so I didn't lose them all. 5 gallons, almost full. So it's got at least 4, a little over 4 in it. Got it cleaned out. It's got just a tiny bit. For those wondering, I got the lift kit put on this. No, just kidding. This is a redneck thingy-majiggy snowmobile holder upper. Hopefully this doesn't take me 300 pulls. These lights, choke, gun. Of course, my phone never stops ringing. That's my buddy, Jackson. I'll call you back, Jackson. I'm busy and I'm tired. Well, I found an entirely new problem. It goes in down in there. And I am going to take that out. There you can kind of see it. And hurry and put a new line on there. There it is. Gas line just falling apart. I mean, it's pushing 30 years old if it's the original. So, in a way, I guess that's fairly impressive. Yeah, look at that. This is the filter screen side. I'm gonna hurry and blow all that crap out. Put that one back on. We'll make it so it's good for another, hopefully another 30. made this little Polar, 3 or 4 years ago or something, for a couple little things. I threw that on there. I had to run up and get some 6mm bolts, but I've got that. It just popped loose.
Young romance. And under blue skies with an open glance,
Alright, I don't know what you guys seen me take off there, but I've got everything off for that magnetostator, and these 3 little Phillips head that were holding the coil part on itself. I think you guys seen me use my little impact, but I was gentle, easy, and I did not know it until I went to pull this off, and every one of those broke. There were 3 of them, and they all snapped. Kind of see them in the back there. I was blown away, especially as gentle and easy, and they actually came out like it wasn't even a fight, so I thought they just threaded right out of there, but I guess they've been in there so long, and where that's aluminum, I don't know, I'm just surprised. But I got that, all the electric out of there. I took that rubber grommet, and it comes out of the back of that case right here, and then you just pull these plugs. I just pulled these smaller ones first, and then turn this one sideways, and it comes right out of there. So it'll be the same thing when I reinstall everything in reverse order. I'm gonna go fiddle with these and see if I can get them out. If not, I'm just gonna order one, not even mess around with it. I'd like to try to save it. And again, this whole problem started because of my mistake right here. But I might even mess with all of that, and I'm gonna try to get this one from the back side. So I'm gonna go do that, and I've got to work on my truck and some other things. But this might be the end of this video. So if it is, stay tuned. We'll get this stuff all figured out. We still got to clean this fuel tank out. We'll get the new gas in, put everything back in. Carburetors are clean. And we'll have everything ready to go and fire up on this one. So we'll have all 4 of them going. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and a happy new year. Hopefully 2025 is one of your greatest ever, and we continue to have some amazing things go on in this world. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and God bless.